Hey. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever it is you're watching this video. Thank you for tapping in with me. I am today working on fine-tuning a development deal for Kaukauna, Wisconsin. This deal was, man, this is really interesting. I'll tell you how this deal worked out. So we've got a deal going on right now in Princeton, Texas, and we hired a contractor out of Appleton, Wisconsin. This particular contractor is big. They've got property, they do work in all the states. They've got offices in 9 states. They do about 300 million a year in multifamily housing, so they're huge. One of the top guys over there connected me with the city because the city wanted to get this apartment built, and the guy that they had given the land to couldn't get it built, couldn't get financing. So they asked me if I'd be interested, and I said, yeah, I'm interested. So it was a 5-story, 104-unit deal. Underground parking, commercial on the first floor, beautiful building. I'll be able to show you guys the floor plans here in a little bit, or what the building looks like. And so anyway, the city gave us a loan, 0 interest, 5 years, no payments for 2 years, $1 million to buy this land from this guy that they gave it to for $1. But what we got with that, we got some hotel plans and we got a whole bunch of stuff to go with it that we'll use later. But so we got one building. And then this guy was going to build a hotel next door to it. And the city had given him that lot, and we negotiated that deal with him for $250,000. So we paying this guy $1,250,000 for 2 lots, downtown Kaukauna, Wisconsin, to build 2 buildings that equal, let's see, I'm gonna share my screen here in just a second. How many units? 184 units total. So that's what we're looking at now. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen, and we're gonna walk through this underwriting and kind of see what it looks like. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. All right, so here we are. We've got Dreamville, Kaukauna. It's Kaukauna, Wisconsin. I got a 7-year hold period. That sounds good. It's 2 acres now. 2 buildings, total of 184 units. They're gonna be 5 stories. My rents are really good. We're below $2 on rents for square footage. 1 bedroom small, 187 a foot. Okay, that's 605. 1 bedroom large, 2 bedroom, small, and then 3 bedroom. Okay. I'm just going through checking all of these. I'll tell you, we've been working on this, and the thing that bothered me, and I'll show you this, is this debt service coverage reserve. This DSCR, debt service coverage reserve. The lenders like this to be over 115 on an affordable deal. So what that debt service coverage means is that you see my debt amount is $3,232,886. That's my debt amount. This is my cash flow before debt service, $3.766 million. Means we got $533,000 left over. That's a 1.16 debt service coverage ratio, meaning we can cover our debt. 1, meaning we can cover it, plus 16% over debt service is what we've got. So on an affordable housing deal, the lenders like it to be at 115. On a market rate deal, they like 120 to 125. So what you're looking at here, and so this is the driver. We always got to make sure that's right. But when we come over here, we don't start there. We literally start by doing the input. So we know we're going to be physically vacant for 100% the first year. Year 2, both of these buildings will be up and running. We're going to use an economic vacancy of 2%. That economic vacancy means that you may be having somebody living there that's not paying you. We've got other income growth of 2%. And then we got the OPEX dampening at 100%. What is that? That's the operational expenses being dampened or flushed out 100% because we don't have any operations going on in year one. So if we have 4 operations going on, this would be 0, just like it is in year 2, because we got 4 operations going on. Okay. You see the units, you see the square foots. That's just what it is. There's nothing to change there or manipulate there or nothing. My contractors have told me that our first building will be ready in 8 months. So we've got people moving in month number 12. Okay. And then we're going to go up to 15 months. This thing will be fully occupied. We've got, this is the fun part. We've got laundry and vending, other income. Okay. Other income. Because we're using our structurally insulated panels, this is the driver. So laundry vending, we're going to put washers and dryers in every unit, and we're going to charge $75 per month. I got to enable that. And we're going to charge $75 per month. Well, you saw that? $13.8 per month. $10 went from $11.6 to $13,800. Now, let me show you what else $10 will do for you on 184 units. $10 bucks. I want to show you the value of what $10 will do for you. Oh, I don't have no refinance in here. Let's use this. $10. Let's see if that refi proceeds change any by doing $10. Okay, we went back to 75. And those refi proceeds went from 53,716. Okay. 53,200. This was 53,716. $10 a month on a washer and dryer equates to an additional $500,000 in this deal. There you go. 53,716. That's what raising the rents, adding $10. The easiest way to make more money is just to add to what you already do. 53. That added $10, added an additional $500,000. Now this deal's a little bit different on the financing. I'll get there in a minute, but yeah, let's go through this. We've got covered parking. We got 92 spots. We got some storage units there, $45 a piece. Trash, valet trash service, late fees. Just a few people gonna pay late. $125 utilities. That is our number. You don't have to worry about a light bill, water bill, any of that. We're charging you $125 right there. That's it. We got everything else covered. Look how much income that produces for us. $276,000 a year. Now let's check this out. Oh, they got a maintenance man. That ain't right, Wendy. We need a manager. That's gonna be $50,000. Maintenance person. So we got 184 units. We're gonna need 2 people. And she could do a leasing at 40,000. Let's try that. And then he's gonna need a porter at 35,000. Almost 200 units. We need 4 people there. I got to go through these numbers because I don't know that those numbers are correct, but we're about to fix it because it's got my operating expenses at 16%. We know that is not right. All right, so I'm going to open up another one of my spreadsheets, and I'm going to give us some real numbers for insurance and admin and et cetera. Dreamville, Anna, okay. 623. All right. Here it goes. So what I'm going to do, we've got some pretty basic numbers that we use on a per unit basis. So that's what I'm going to do here. So general admin, we should be using about $150 a door there. We got 150 times 184. That's 27,000. So that marketing and advertising, that should be $100 a door. Payroll comes from up here, and the underwriters like to see somewhere between $1,000 and $1,400 per unit. So when you're at $1,100 here, that's great. On a rehab deal, they like to see $450 per door on repair and maintenance and on make ready. This is a new deal, so I'm gonna use $300 a door. We won't have any make readies. Oh, I did that wrong. Let's do this. This is gonna be 55,200. And this is gonna be 55,200. Who is it, Leah?
Hi, I'm the notary. Looking for Mr. Johnson.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, let me finish this up. I'll be right with you. Okay. And pest control, let's see. We've got pest control. They don't have bugs up in Minnesota. It's too cold up there. Landscaping is a good number. Utilities, that number comes from up here. We got 420. Professional fees. And for professional fees, that includes a lot of different things. And we use 150 a door. 150 times 184 equals 27,600. Insurance, 462 a door. I'm using 600 a door right now. 110, 400. And then the internet is correct. So why did that? 155, E155, E155. Yep. Divided by pro forma H12. Pro forma H12. Here we go. So the formula is right. We just don't have a lot of expenses. But I'm going to stop right here. I got to do something really quickly. So I'm going to pause this and I'll be back. I'm going to pause the share. Let's stop the share. Stop the recording. Okay, I'm back. Had to go sign some loan docs real quick. How about that? Let me share my screen and we're going to pick up. All right. Man, my expense is still really low on this property, 18%. It's real. Oh, real estate taxes. I don't know if we pay taxes in Wisconsin, but if we do on this deal because they gave us TIF dollars. So that's going to equal this over here. Boom. And we got it assessed value 23 million, 60% of that. That's a fair number, man. You got a $30 million deal. The mill rate is 2.1. So that makes a difference. So it's $500,000. Okay. Now, you know what's going to happen here? My expenses went up to something that's almost palatable. Watch what happens. My debt service coverage is not going to work. See what I mean? I don't get above 122 until year 7 when my income is $800,000 more. There's no way to get there right now. So this deal doesn't work. like this. So we're going to go back to the drawing board. I'm about to call my team and let them know that either we have to reduce the cost of this building, because now look at this. What if this was 30 million, which is 186 bucks a foot? Bam, right back there. So I really need to be, I took 5 million off of this deal. They see these contingencies right here? I need this to be about 29 million. And at 29 million with those contingencies, this still works all day. Now, I'm about to call my guys and see, can we get this deal built for 207 a foot? And if we can, we got a deal. And if we don't, we won't. But, and that's it. And oh, let me tell you about the financing. So I was talking about this deal being a little different on the financing. We're doing a bond type financing on this deal, meaning that they will finance 100% of my cost, including the developer fee, this big interest reserve number. I don't even know if I need that much reserve number. Let me look at something. How much is my debt amount? My debt amount is only 3.1 million. Oh, guess what, y'all? I just found it. My interest reserve only needs to be 4.5 million. 4.5 million. Watch this. Boo, y'all. So even if we come up here, because I don't need that much interest, because this is a 1-year build, and my debt amount is debt 2.6. So really, that's 4.5 million. I only need about $3.5 million worth of interest to make that work. That'll cover the first year and half of year 2. So that's 2.6. That's 1.3. Let's do 3.9. That'll give me a year and a half. Okay. And then I've got my bond fees and et cetera, and all of that. Okay. Plus a contingency. Now let's come here. Pro forma kills all day. Input. Let's come back up here. I could go back to 32 million. Okay. And we are at 116 debt service coverage. That works all day. 100% financing, 100%. And I'm using a 7% rate. I think the rate today is 6.25, but stressing it at 7% makes my underwriters feel really good about it. I'll make this a 10-year term because we're not exiting. Oh, that's what you got. 40 amortization, 15-year term. It's 30-year term. No interest only. And that's it, baby. That's it. 100% financing on this deal. It's a $32 million bill, 47 million bucks total. Exit 30 years. I got that exit at 30. Let's do something. Let's do 7-year term and see what happens, because it'll show us an exit at 7. If we exit at year 7, we pay off all debt and disposition fees and et cetera. Value is 79 million. We put $22 million in the bank. 7 years. 100% finance. And that's it, y'all. My pro forma works like a champ, and I'm about to send this deal over to my underwriter and tell him, Cody, here we go. Let's get it. Do I have any fees in here? No, I don't have no fees in here. Syndication fees and et cetera is what I'm talking about. These right here. Okay, none of that. This still works, man. Let me go ahead and save this. Underwriting models, Dreamville, Anna, Dreamville, Kakana. All of our deals are going to be Dreamville, man. Because Dreamville, Kakana, 629 final. Because this is the final version. And we're going to save that. So, man, it's really, really, really that simple. Underwriting these deals. Knowing what you're looking for, knowing your costs. You see, I know my cost of insurance. I know my admin costs. I know all of that. My cost of construction, I got it at, $200 a foot. We can definitely come in below that. This is going to be a 5-story deal with underground parking, so it's a little more expensive. But even with that said, you saw the numbers, man. It works all day. And this deal is 100% financing. So stay tuned. I'll show you the pictures of what the building looks like real soon. It's being designed by our architects, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. I appreciate y'all tapping into my YouTube channel. Share it. Tell some people about it. Let's go get it. Come join me, man. We got a 3-day boot camp going on at the end of every month. June was a success. July last weekend in July is going to be absolutely amazing. We got a special going on right now, 2 for 1. I believe it's Boot Camp 50, all capital letters, Boot Camp 50. Use that as your code and join us. That's good until July 17th. Dream on Dreamer. See y'all later.